about a 6-hour drive away, including stops and what.
There's a baby beside the other one. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, look.
And I lost my fucking key. I put it down somewhere or whatever, it's not in my bag. And this has been going on this entire time. Morning. This is day 2. And we're still in Kampala. I'll try keep this short because I know that the lights look really weird in this thing. But basically we're making our way to our second accommodation called the something Guest Farm. It's about a 6-hour drive away, including stops and whatnot, so it is also about 6:30 in the morning. Gonna get some breakfast, load the Jeep up, and then we'll just see what's cracking. So, see you in a bit. So this is the Jeep that we're gonna be crusading in for the next 8 days. There's 2 of them, but this is the one that I'll be getting in, as you can see. And yeah, basically, it's me being nervous, don't know anyone yet, so I'm just filming bits and bobs. There's my man Luke, that's one of our guides. And yeah, we're setting off from the Canary Hotel. And as I said earlier, it's about 6 hours to get there, so most of the content, well, we'll just see how it goes, how much I want to put in and whatnot. It's pretty much just a driving day to get to our next location, so there's me trying to be a real, I don't know what I look like, a blind mouse out of Shrek, maybe? But yeah, it's a stifling hot day, and we're on the road. So we're all in the Jeep together. No one really knows anyone apart from the couples, and people have come together, but we're all enjoying this beautiful country. I mean, I'll let it speak for itself, but just the houses, all the wee towns and markets we're going to be coming up to, yeah, they're just, it's otherworldly to me. I think they were racing half the time. This happened quite a lot. But me being me, I got a beer at, I think this was 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But I wanted to try all the beers when I was there, and I think that's a Tusker. Yeah, there's Tusker and there's Tusker Light, and it was quite good. But yeah, I wasn't the only one that bought a beer, but I am the only one drinking it. And we're starting to get into bumpier roads here, which I don't know. This man beside me, his name's Hai, and he sleeps through anything. I mean, look at him. Bless him. I was like, what? Could be me. And this is one of the markets that I was just talking about. They happen every Sunday, I think that would have been. That's Luke just judging me. It seems bad now, but we become the best of pals by the end of this. But obviously we're just settling in and coming up to our first animals of the trip. The baboons.
There's a baby beside the other one. Oh, there's another one.
So I didn't realise that Luke was looking at me like that because the lens is so much wider. He was utterly already done with my shit. But it's fine. Well, let's just move on.
And there is a very tiny baby as well, the one further on the left.
So after my quick experience with African toilets, I will say no more. We arrive at Fort Portal, which is where we will get the last of our money and any bits and bobs we need before we literally go into the middle of nowhere, into the sorts of places that look like this. This is the sort of landscapes that I would think of when it's like in a film or games or anything like that. It's like the Africa is on the posters with the dirt roads and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, there's not really much around apart from like little villages and cows that I've that I want to film, and people who are very fascinated by you. As I said in the last video, we're often referred to as Mzungu, and yeah, this music is very foreshadowing, but I'll get back to that later.
Finally we are there.
And as Luke said, we are arriving at Kluges Guest Farm. Landed. We've driven to this place that I can't. I'll put the name below. It's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So yeah, I'm just walking up to the restaurant to see. They've apparently got a pool, so I'm gonna see if I can maybe go for a dip. But they're also doing like a guided tour. They've got like the whole thing's a forest, but someone takes you around, and yeah, amazing. So and yeah, the vlog isn't actually going the way I originally planned it, but for a good reason, because I just don't like people in Uganda find it disrespectful to put cameras in their face, so I don't want to go up to them and do all this, that and the next thing. And then also the group that I'm with, because I'm doing like a tour thing, it's not really their vibe either, so I'm just going to take the time if and when I can to update you, and then the rest of it maybe I'll do a voiceover, maybe I'll just see what I do with the editing process, but I'll take you along for as much as I can. Kind of want a beer though. But yeah, she's in bed. So no time for a swim, no time for a beer, because we're straight into the walk, the guided walk with one of the local guides here. I can't remember his name, but he was really, really nice, really knowledgeable, like they all are. And he's gonna walk through the many, many banana trees that are not only on this farm, but everywhere in Africa, as you'll probably end up seeing. So I'll just let him walk it through it with you.
In our local language, we call it matoke.
Matoke.
Yes. Have you ever tasted matoke?
We had some today.
Oh, that's good. How was it?
It was nice.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Do you like it?
No, I like it.
Matoke is a common food for Ugandans here.
Yeah.
It takes 1 year and a half to bring the fruit out after planting the young one.
Right.
The banana, you didn't plant the seed, you plant the sap like this.
Okay.
And those young ones came from the roots of the old one. This green banana, they have some parts. This is the first part, it's here, the outside part. There's another part inside where the fruit came from.
There's a chick, I don't do that, the fireflies at home.
No, never seen a firefly
Okay,
in my
so
life.
there was a girl and she's like, oh, what's that? And the guy said, oh, those are fireflies. And she's like, can we all turn our lamps off? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they're in my backyard every day.
I've always wondered,
So you've never
like,
seen
what?
that?
No, never seen them.
All you see is when you look into, because they're usually on the tree lines,
Mhm.
and you just see little blinking, little lights.
Yeah.
A monkey.
Somewhere over there, not here.
Mhm.
You saw the bird. Complete up there, there's a black and red cascade hornbill. You see the dry
Oh, right
drop,
up
you saw
there,
it now?
yeah.
You saw it?
Oh, yeah.
That's the bird. The one I'm making a noise. Ah! In this side here, at the end, there's two monkeys.
Right at the very top.
Leave this branch.
Very top.
The
Step in a bit further.
Our sausage for sausage network.
Oh, really?
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Without your hand in it. Oh, Jesus Christ, stop it. That's free now. Thank you for waiting.
Does anybody want to taste it? Can you bite into it?
This is the plant, the one you bring to the swamp. It's the chocolate. It's called papyrus flower here. This is the stem. And everything is very important here in Uganda or in Africa.
Would they be magic mushrooms, Mike?
Oh,
Are they legal in Canada?
No, but you can get them everywhere.
Beautiful.
That's Julie and that is Asko.
Yes.
Yeah. Mind your glasses.
Where are you going?
So I was under the impression that I filmed a lot more of the monkeys and stuff, but to be fair, that was most of it. But this is actually the accommodation for the next 2 nights. We get a tent that's under its own wee shelter bit, which was very handy for me because monkeys and stuff were throwing stuff on the top, and probably why they have it. But yeah, it's actually really cool. So after the lovely walk, we had dinner inside the restaurant, and afterwards came out for a few drinks around the campfire, which was really, really nice until I got back to my tent and I realised I lost my key. I didn't really, it was actually in a pocket of my bag, I forgot, but that's a different story. But yeah, I ended up getting a spare key, and you'll see how that goes.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I know where my key is. In typical me fashion, got back to my room tent thing, and I lost my fucking key. I put it down somewhere or whatever, it's not in my bag. So making the walk back to see if I can get my key. So yeah, off we go. I'll let you know if and when I get it back. I'm literally in the fucking middle of nowhere. So if I lose my key, then I think I'm gonna have to scale a tree and spoon a monkey or something. Fuck's sake. It was going too well. It was going too well. Got a spare. Yeah, I bet you any money that what's happened is I was too focused on getting bug repellent and SPF all over me that I left the actual key inside the tent. So it's just padlocks, I'll show you when we get back. But 100% what I've done, I've left it in the tent and then locked it. But then I could have swore to you that I put it in my bag. But it's not there, it's not in my pockets. Why me? Because I'm an ADHD fuck. Maybe that's why. Anyway, let's get back. Ooh. The key doesn't fit. The key doesn't fucking fit. So we're gonna go back to the fucking reception. It's like a 10-minute walk. To then be like, help. You didn't give me the right key. turns out I lost the key somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I've lost it, but it's not in the tent. It's not in my pockets. It's not in my bags. If they can't find it, they can obviously cut the lock, but I'm worried that someone else has my fucking key now. I'm gonna get a visit in the night. So let's just go back to my tent and try and sleep. So this is my living quarters. I'm right next to other people, so I need to be quiet. But this is where I'll be sleeping, so this is inside. And obviously you can hear, well, there's some music going on in the next village, but the amount of bugs and whatever else, you can hear monkeys as well sometimes, but yeah. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. The bed is really fucking firm, but this is living, baby. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like midnight, and this has been going on this entire time. I got maybe like half an hour sleep, but it got louder. I thought it was supposed to be in the middle of nowhere, no, in the middle of a fucking club. Tune's pretty good though. I've had better sleeps at music festivals.